In the Ard El Lewa neighborhood of Giza, there was an old building occupied by ordinary families, except for one apartment on the third floor that had remained abandoned for years. When a small family of 4 moved in, unaware of the apartment's dark history, their lives began to change in ways they could never have imagined. From the very first days, strange things started happening. The mother would wake up at night to the sound of footsteps approaching her bedroom door, but when she opened it, there was no one there. The lights would flicker on and off without anyone touching the switches. At night, they would hear noises from the kitchen, dishes clattering, chairs being dragged, but each time they checked, everything appeared normal. Their youngest son began acting strangely. He would sit for hours in a corner of the living room, speaking to someone invisible. When his mother asked him who he was talking to, he calmly said, "My friend, he lived here before you." At first, she brushed it off, but soon, her son became too afraid to sleep alone, often saying, "The man doesn't let anyone sleep here." Night after night, the entire family started having the same terrifying nightmare. A tall man with a disfigured face crawling silently across the floor, getting closer and closer until they would wake up in a panic. One night, the father was startled awake by loud banging from the children's room. He rushed in to find the bed flipped upside down and the 2 kids curled up in a corner, too frightened to speak. The house began to feel like a trap. One cloudy morning, they entered the kitchen to find all the dishes shattered on the floor and every cabinet wide open. That was the final straw. The father made a decision. They would leave immediately. They vacated the apartment the very same day, leaving all their belongings behind. The place remained sealed afterward. Anyone who tried to live there couldn't last more than a night or 2. One tenant claimed to hear whispers. Another swore he saw a man standing on the balcony, only for him to vanish into thin air. To this day, the apartment remains closed, its windows always shut. People in the neighborhood avoid walking past it at night. Even local sheiks who attempted to cleanse the space with Quranic recitations reported feeling an unseen force resisting them. Something is still in there, unseen, yet undeniably present.